This is not a joke. Moonlight has won Best Picture. Moonlight.
The 90th Annual Academy Awards are finally upon us, 1 year after an incorrectly announced Best Picture winner dominated post-show headlines. But this Oscars ceremony is a big deal, and not just for following last year's slip-up. With the strong presence of African-American created films like Get Out and Mudbound, plus the ongoing Time's Up movement, it is also a year of firsts. Here we take a look at everything you need to know about this Sunday's big show. Held at the Dolby Theatre in Los Angeles, the ceremony will be broadcast on ABC starting at 5 p.m. Pacific on Sunday, March 4th. You can also stream it live on the Oscars website. The red carpet coverage will kick off at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, and THR's fashion and beauty destination Pret A Reporter will keep you up to date on all the style stories and trends of the evening. And our THR News team will bring you highlights all evening long.
I've never been to the Oscars before. This is my first time here, and the way you people go through host is probably my last time here, so...
Jimmy Kimmel is back. The late-night host will MC the Oscars for the second year in a row, making him the first person to host consecutively since Billy Crystal in 1997 and 1998. It remains to be seen how Kimmel, who's been outspoken about political issues like healthcare over the past year, will address the rising prominence of the Time's Up movement and of the people, predominantly women, coming forward with stories of sexual harassment and assault in Hollywood. When asked about addressing the movement by ABC News' Paula Faris on Good Morning America, however, he pointed out, "The show is not about reliving people's sexual assaults." He added, "It's an award show for people who have been dreaming about maybe winning an Oscar for their whole lives, and the last thing I want to do is ruin that for someone by making it unpleasant." Awards presenters include Lin-Manuel Miranda, Gal Gadot, Mark Hamill, Armie Hammer, Oscar Isaac, Gina Rodriguez, and Zendaya. In a rare move, Sufjan Stevens, Mary J. Blige, and the 3 other nominees for Best Original Song will perform on the same stage during this year's ceremony. Blige with Mighty River from Mudbound, Common and Andra Day with Stand Up for Something from Marshall, Keala Settle with This Is Me from The Greatest Showman, Stevens with Mystery of Love from Call Me By Your Name, and Gael Garcia Bernal, Natalia Lafourcade, and Miguel with Remember Me from Coco. Going into Oscar night, fantasy romance The Shape of Water leads with an impressive 13 nominations, followed by Dunkirk with 8. The Best Picture battle will be hard-fought, with The Shape of Water going up against Dunkirk, Darkest Hour, The Post, Call Me By Your Name, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Phantom Thread, Lady Bird, and Get Out. Jordan Peele's Get Out is one to watch. Its sleeper success and timely message propelled it into the Oscars, but it remains to be seen whether that momentum will carry it up to the podium. Get Out's 4 nominations include Best Picture, Best Director, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Actor for Daniel Kaluuya. If Peele takes home the Best Director award, he will be the first Black director to do so. On the acting side, Meryl Streep beat her own record with her 21st nomination for her starring role in The Post, though this year Frances McDormand is favoured to receive her second Best Actress win for 3 Billboards. In the Best Actor category, Gary Oldman is poised to take home the prize for his transformative turn in Darkest Hour, but he is up against veteran Daniel Day-Lewis and buzzed about newcomers like Kaluuya for Get Out and Timothée Chalamet for Call Me By Your Name. Some of the most exciting nominees, however, are not up for the highest profile awards. More hopefuls to watch include Mudbound cinematographer Rachel Morrison, who made history this year as the first woman ever to receive a cinematography nomination. Mudbound writer and director Dee Reese, who is the first Black woman to be nominated for Best Original Screenplay, and Daniela Vega from A Fantastic Woman, who will become the first openly transgender person to present at the Oscars. Plus, the movie in which she stars is the favourite to win Best Foreign Language Film. 9-time Grammy winner Mary J. Blige is the first person ever to receive both acting and song nominations for the same film, with her work on Mudbound earning her Best Supporting Actress and Best Original Song nominations. How exactly presenters, nominees, and prominent attendees will address the increasing numbers of women speaking out against sexual harassment in Hollywood remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, unlike at the Golden Globes, Time's Up organisers are not asking attendees to wear black in solidarity with the movement. They are, however, requesting that celebrities wear Time's Up pins. Something else to watch: how many men will address the movement? Many viewers of the Golden Globes were left dismayed that host Seth Meyers was virtually the only man to mention Time's Up on stage, but it isn't clear whether that will change during the Oscars. For much more coverage leading up to and through Oscar night, head to THR.com and tell us, how are you hoping to see the Time's Up movement addressed at the ceremony, and who do you want to see take home a statuette? Let us know in the comments. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.